Hi, Kat Lindquist here with Beyond Adoption, and welcome back to day 6 of our Moving Beyond Adoption 30-day challenge adventure. So happy to be here, and I am excited that I'm able to offer some really great prizes at the end of this challenge because I realized, well, what's a challenge without prizes? So check out my last video and get the scoop on how you can get entered into the drawing at the end of the challenge. So here we are at day 6, and today we're still in step 1, which is about reframing our mind. And today I want to acknowledge and address the very real and specific traumas that are experienced by adoptees and birth mothers. And while there are varied circumstances for relinquishment, each of them has a very deep story behind it. And research has finally caught up and is finally acknowledging this deep wounding and trauma that is experienced with both mother and child. And this is a trauma that we carry through the rest of our lives. It is emotional, it is physical, it is mental, and it is absolutely undeniable. Someone who has experienced this is really it's the only way that you can truly understand it is if you've actually lived it and experienced it. So as an adoptee myself, I absolutely can relate to how this trauma plays out in people's lives. And I've shared a little bit about some of the things that I've experienced in my life. And I'll be going deeper into those as we continue on with the challenge. But really, this kind of trauma gets to the core of us, to our minds, our bodies, our souls, and it gets ingrained and infused into all these different aspects of us. And in reality, it actually is then transmitted into the next generation. So traumas that the birth mothers are experiencing have been passed into the adoptees, and as adoptees who then have children, we actually transmit our traumas into our children, whether they are adopted out or kept. And it's a cycle that just perpetuates and continues on. And I'm actually going to get deeper into epigenetics in one of the next upcoming videos. But for today, I want to just continue to acknowledge that this kind of wounding, it is real, it is there, and yet in the reframing process, the techniques and transformation experiences that I have experienced and that I walk my clients through actually don't focus, they do not focus on healing or fixing these woundings or traumas. And I'll say that again. We do not focus on healing or fixing these woundings or traumas. It is a new paradigm. It's a new way of addressing and focusing on how to create life, on how to create shifts in your life. And so instead, creating this new paradigm, we tune in to your intuition and that energetic self. If you remember, self stands for superconscious, easy, liberated, and fun. And choose the life that you most desire to live. And you create what that looks like, what that feels like, and this becomes your focus within the work that we do. Not fixing or healing, we focus on creating. Through the transformation processes, which I'll get to in a couple of videos, that is where the shifts of these woundings and traumas take place, but it is not in the focus of how we do this work. And by shifting this focus away from fixing and healing this trauma, you are now giving your mind, body, and soul new instructions and a new way to think, feel, and behave differently. So in the next couple of videos, I'm going to be going in depth into what stops you from creating this life that you desire. Because as we know, I certainly know from my own experience that I have wanted to create things. I've wanted to have wonderful relationships. I've wanted to have the financial abundance. I've wanted to have all of these things, and yet I was never able to create them or achieve them because I was not focused in the correct way. So now, as I am focusing on how to be a powerful creator, and in the process releasing that pain, that trauma, those woundings, through all of that, I am now on that pathway of truly living and enjoying the life that I truly desire. And this is why I'm doing this, so that you can do that as well. So your challenge for today is to go back to day 1 and to like the videos or heart them, or whatever platform that you're on. Give them a like, give them something that indicates that you've been watching, and also to make a comment. Make a comment about something you've learned, something you found interesting. Maybe share a little bit about how it relates to your story, your current experience that you're having, or ask a question. I would love to hear your questions about the information that I'm sharing. This also lets me know that you're engaging, that you're watching, and how I can better serve you through this challenge and beyond. I also will encourage you and ask for your support to share these videos out within your network, because not everyone shares about their adoption experience, and there may be people in your networks that could really benefit from these videos if only they knew about them. So thank you so much for being here. I am so excited to continue this 30-day challenge along with you, because it is a challenge sometimes for me to make these videos, and you can see I'm doing this at night. It's going to be uploaded tonight, but I thank you. I'm in this challenge with you, and I will see you tomorrow on the next video.